Thought that it would be best for me to come investigate a little more thoroughly. So I came out and did the 3-hour coaching. I was quite impressed. I met with one of the staff again. He was knowledgeable. He, dotted his I's, crossed the T's. He was able to answer every question that I asked him. And, I think he was friendly and concerned and wanted to help. And that's important to me if I'm going to refer clients or friends or referrals, that they get taken care of the right way. Kind of felt like a Nordstrom experience. A lot of the things I had heard personally, although me not being an attorney or being, authorized to come up with those exact answers to those questions, he referred me to someone who was very knowledgeable, who was a specialist in their field, who was an attorney, and I was able to meet with that person. Matter of fact, he made it so convenient that he made a phone call, and this guy seems to be very busy, but he made it happen where he drove from San Jose to my city 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes away to meet with me personally. I was quite impressed actually with the way he handled things. I had talked with someone similarly in his field, and the differences were the average attorney schooled in their particular niche type field and doing a great job to someone who would do that, plus maybe think a little bit out of the box and be a little more concerned for the client and maybe be able to direct them in a little bit better direction. So I was very impressed and pleased with that. In my office, there have been several people who have actually personally used the service, and they've been quite pleased, and they had actually recommended that we talk with your company and that we actually expose it to all the other agents within that company so they too could help their clients. I think they need a place like this where they can actually come, talk to someone who's a professional who can give them the coaching, the know-how, and the understanding of what they should be really doing, because with the stress and the things that they're going through, they need to come here and find out the answers that's going to bring them to a place of maybe feeling good about the direction that they're going to go in, because there are options, and they need to know about those options. Go talk to Credit Line, because they will sit you down and put you in a coaching consultation type situation, and they will relieve the stress and, most importantly, the fear of what you're going through. They'll give you that satisfaction of knowing the direction to go in, the way that you should proceed, and your options, because everyone needs to know the options. They don't need to be stuck in fear. They need to move forward and understand where they're at, what they can do, and then to execute that procedure. I was first introduced to Credit Line IQ through an agent that worked for me. He had personally used them. He's used them for clients. He told me that this was a very positive experience for him. We invited him into the office to present this to the rest of the agents. And I kind of went on his lead. And after they had come in, I found it to be invaluable. I liked it. It felt right. They knew what they were talking about. They were educated. It wasn't just one person who knew it all, but there were several there. And they all seemed to have a similar experience as far as the education. I like that. When I came here, I met with someone totally different, and they were as knowledgeable as the other people. So it was a great experience. I would recommend it highly. People are so much in this economy and in this situation, so much wrapped up in fear that they need to get out of that. And it's hard. There's not many people who can help them. And I felt this was a good alternative for them to come, get the real deal answers, get the real information, and then leave feeling educated and feeling like they have a direction to go in. I would use Credit Line IQ to help me with most of my clients in situations where they've gotten over their head, or the house is underwater, or that they're dealing with lender calls, or they're dealing with taking money out of savings to make payments. Yes, they're a partner of mine, and I want my clients to be here and talk to you guys.